Dr. V.K. Paul Sir, Member Niti Ayog. Dr. Lal Kumi, to please present a planter to esteemed Dr. Sunita Sharma Ma'am, Director General of Health Services.
शुभम करोति कल्याणम आरोग्यम धन संपदा शत्रु बुद्धि विनाशाय दीप ज्योतिर्मय नमोस्तुते.
We request all our dignitaries to please light the lamp to invoke auspiciousness to our convocation ceremony. I call our undergraduate students to invoke blessings of Ma Saraswati.
वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारंभं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा. जय मां सरस्वती भवानी, जय मां सरस्वती भवानी दयानी दुख हारिणी, दयानी दुख हारिणी पाप विनाशिनी बुद्धि वरदायनी. जय मां सरस्वती भवानी, जय मां सरस्वती भवानी तु ज्ञानी भवतारिणी, तु ज्ञानी भवतारिणी दुख विनाशिनी शक्ति वरदायनी. जय मां सरस्वती भवानी, जय मां सरस्वती, मां सरस्वती, मां सरस्वती भवानी.
जलते हुए दिए की रोशनी से दीप्यमान यह प्रकाश पुंज समृद्धि, मंगल, उत्तम स्वास्थ्य, धन धान्य की बहुलता और शत्रुओं के विनाश के साथ साथ बुद्धि की वृद्धि का प्रतीक है. अब हम हमारी निदेशक महोदया एवं प्रधानाचार्य महोदया से आग्रह करते हैं कि सर्वप्रथम आज के दीक्षांत समारोह में हमारी मुख्य अतिथि माननीय अनुप्रिया पटेल जी को स्मृति चिन्ह भेंट करें.
I request ma'am to please come forward on the stage for the felicitation.
हम निवेदन करते हैं कि आज के कार्यक्रम के सम्माननीय अतिथि श्री वी.के. पॉल को भी स्मृति चिन्ह भेंट करें. इसी श्रृंखला में आगे बढ़ते हुए आग्रह है कि विशिष्ट अतिथि डॉक्टर सुनीता शर्मा को स्मृति चिन्ह भेंट कर सम्मानित करें.
We request all our dignitaries to please take their seats on the dais. With great pleasure, we invite our esteemed director, Dr. Sarita Beri, a truly inspiring and a humble leader. She is a dedicated ophthalmologist and a passionate educator who embodies the true spirit of teaching. Ma'am, under your guidance, our institute continues to reach remarkable heights.
संस्थान की निदेशक माननीय डॉक्टर सरिता बेरी जी से हमारा विनम्र आग्रह है कि दीक्षांत समारोह के प्रारंभ की औपचारिक घोषणा करें एवं वर्ष 2024 का वार्षिक प्रतिवेदन प्रस्तुत करने के लिए पधारें।
शुक्रिया। I welcome Honorable Chief Guest, Union Minister of State for Health and Family Welfare and Chemicals and Fertilizers, Srimati Anupriya Patel ji, Dr. V.K. Paul, Member Niti Aayog, and guest of honor for today's function, Dr. Sunita Sharma, DGHS, all other distinguished guests, esteemed faculty, members, proud parents, and most importantly, the students receiving MBBS and postgraduate degrees. With the permission of the chief guest, I now declare the convocation ceremony open. It is both an honor and a privilege to stand before you today as we celebrate the culmination of years of dedication, perseverance, and exceptional achievement of our students. Today marks the beginning of a new chapter in your journey as healthcare professionals, researchers, and pioneers. In the heart of India's medical education landscape stands Lady Hardinge Medical College, a beacon of opportunity that's been transforming women's lives for generations. What began as a groundbreaking initiative for female medical students in 1916 has evolved to something remarkable now. While still exclusively nurturing female talent at the undergraduate MBBS level, postgraduate programs are open for all aspiring medical professionals. Each year, 240 bright young girl students enter our doors to begin their MBBS journey. We have a total of 181 postgraduate seats, 70 seats for nursing students, and total 8 seats for super specialty fields like neonatology and pediatric surgery. DM in pediatric anesthesia, DNB in emergency department has been added this year. Lady Hardinge Medical College works with 2 main hospitals, Shrimati Sucheta Kriplani Hospital, which has 1,431 beds, and Kalavati Saran Children Hospital with 403 beds. These hospitals provide both basic and specialized care, focusing on helping patients with low income status. We also serve our community through 3 local health centers in Kalyanpuri, Palam, and Mehrauli. Our medical students gain real-world experience through internships at LBS Kalyanpuri. They complete their district residencies at Pandit DDU Hospital in Janakpuri and Indira Gandhi Medical Super Speciality Hospital in Dwarka. After this brief review, I am privileged to present our annual report 2024 to share the remarkable advancements we have made in our institution over the past year in the fields of education, research, and patient care. Our students have proven once again that hard work leads to incredible results. Their dedication has shown through in every program. The pass percentage of MBBS first professional was 97.5%. Second professional, 99.5%. Third professional part 1, 100%. Third professional part 2, 95.2%. The pass percentage of PG degree was 96.8% and super specialty was 100%. Our students have institutional online access to up-to-date advanced and clinical key e-resource to valuable online resources apart from access to several online journals. Many of our students and faculty have brought laurels by way of paper presentation awards, representing on editorial board of reputed journals, various interview panels, technical expert on various committees, external examiner for various universities, member for board of research studies. Many of our faculty members received oration awards and fellowships, some of them exemplary award winners who were honored by the professional organizations include Dr. Y.K. Sareen from Pediatric Surgery, Dr. Rashmi Sarkar, Dermatology, Dr. Ranju Singh, Dr. Garima Agarwal from Anesthesia, Dr. Motilal, Dr. Vivek Suman, and Dr. Priya Bansal from Department of Medicine. Besides, several faculty got paper presentation awards, which for paucity of time, I may not enumerate all the names, but they find a mention in the detail in their department-wise reports of the annual report. LHMC also had new posts adorned by its own faculty, Dr. Anju Seth as principal, Dr. L.H. Ghotekar and Dr. Harish Pemde, the MS of SSKH and KSCH respectively. Continuing into the present year, Dr. Sunita Sharma from LHMC joined as DGHS and Dr. Sunita Mondal and Dr. R.P. Joshi as additional DGHS. I will now tell about the institutional accomplishments. Department of Anatomy is a government-authorized embalming center for transport of bodies at national and international levels. Department of Biochemistry started immunotyping and serum protein electrophoresis for multiple myeloma and related disorders. Department of Immunohematology and Blood Transfusion started the fully automated chemiluminescence immunoassay analyzer for transfusion-transmitted infection serology testing of blood donors. Department of Ophthalmology installed a high-end phacoemulsification unit. Department of Medicine started hemodialysis services. Colonoscopy services were started by departments of medicine and surgery. Pediatric nephrology ICU was started in Kalavati Saran Children's Hospital. The oncology department has procured brachytherapy and Linac units, which are now providing quality care to oncology patients. In the realm of nursing education, our nursing college has successfully admitted 70 students this year with 56 graduating students. We have successfully implemented an e-office system, creating thousands of electronic files and enhancing administrative efficiency. We have completed phase 1 of a comprehensive redevelopment plan amounting to 703 crores, and further augmentation of infrastructure of LHMC DIB project is underway. Capital Blood Bank is likely to come up, which will be a big step in trauma care. Also, we are looking at starting transplant services, including bone marrow transplant unit and also doubling our dialysis capacity. A Vishram Sadan is likely to come up. Central Research Laboratory and Skill Laboratory are also on the anvil. It is a proud moment to announce that Kalavati Saran Children's Hospital new building approval has also been obtained recently, and we look at expansion of services in the times to come. We are also looking at approval of the hostel and residential facilities for all our girls and undergraduate students and postgraduate students and healthcare workers. We will seek the guidance of Honorable Minister Madam in this issue. Honorable Minister Shrimati Anupriya Patel ji, your unstinted support has been a constant encouragement to us to move forward. Your belief in our potential fuels our determination, and we look forward to continuing receiving the same in times to come. We also seek V.K. Paul's support, Dr. V.K. Paul sir's support and guidance for our new projects, especially Kalavati Saran Children's Hospital, and for the role that LHMC can contribute in the vision of the nation. Dr. Sunita Sharma, Madam, DGHS, is the pillar of support for all our undertakings, and we always look up to her for guidance. Medical, surgical, gynecological, super specialty blocks are proposed to be developed in the infrastructure. DM, MCH courses and patient care are all going to take a gigantic step forward in the coming years. Before I end, I want to express my gratitude to all our staff and stakeholders for their continuous support and commitment. Together, as a well-knit family, we are shaping the future of our institution along with the future of healthcare and education in our country. Jai Hind. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. The annual report of Lady Hardinge Medical College for the year 2024 stands as a testament to the remarkable achievements and milestones accomplished by our institution under your able leadership.
मंच पर पदासीन सभी गणमान्य जनों से निवेदन है कि संस्थान की वार्षिक विवरणी पुस्तिका 2024 का सादा पात्रा अध्यक्ष वार्षिक विवरणी समिति से अनुरोध है कि पुस्तिका के विमोचन के लिए माननीय अतिथियों का सहयोग करें। आप सभी से निवेदन है कि वर्ष 2024 की वार्षिक विवरणी पुस्तिका का यथारीति विमोचन करें। यह पुस्तिका हमारे पिछले वर्ष के प्रयासों का लेखा जोखा ही नहीं है, बल्कि भविष्य में और भी उत्कृष्टता प्राप्त करने के लिए प्रेरक है।
We are pleased to announce the official release of the Antibiotic Policy 2025 of Lady Hardinge Medical College and Associated Hospitals. This policy has been formulated by the Antimicrobial Stewardship Program Committee, which aims to provide guidance to our clinicians on empirical and targeted antibiotic therapy. We request Dr. Anup Mohta, Chairperson of Antimicrobial Stewardship Program Committee, to facilitate the release. We request our dignitaries to release the antibiotic policy.
हम सभी गणमान्य जनों का संस्थान की वार्षिक विवरणी पुस्तिका एवं एंटीबायोटिक पॉलिसी का विमोचन करने के लिए धन्यवाद करते हैं। स्वास्थ्य सेवा महानिदेशक डॉक्टर सुनीता शर्मा महोदया से सभी लोग लेडी हार्डिंग मेडिकल कॉलेज में परिचित हैं। वह स्वास्थ्य नीतियों और राष्ट्रीय कार्यक्रम को विकसित करने के लिए समर्पित हैं।
Ma'am has played a fundamental role in the development of the Pathology Department, Medical Education Unit, Comprehensive Redevelopment Plan, Institutional Skill Lab, and many other areas. I now request Ma'am to please encourage our students with her words. Ma'am, please.
Thanks for your introduction. The dignitaries on the dais, Honorable Chief Guest, Srimati Anupriya Patel ji, the Honorable Union Minister of State for Health and Family Welfare and Chemical and Fertilizers, Dr. Vinod Kumar Paul, Member Niti Ayog, Dr. Sarita Berry, Director LHMC, Dr. Anju Seth, Principal, Dr. Ghutekar and Dr. Harish Premde, Medical Superintendents of Srimati Sucheta Kripalani and Kalavati Saran Children's Hospital. My respected teachers in the audience, seniors, colleagues, dear students and their proud parents, a very good morning to all of you. It is my proud privilege to be here on dais and addressing you on this memorable occasion of your convocation ceremony. Although literally LHMC is not my alma mater, but I have been associated with this for last 35 years. So always coming back to Hardinge is like coming back to home for me. And during these last 35 years, I've seen so many development, as ma'am has already enumerated, so many facilities are added, so many buildings are added. But whatever it is, the legacy of LHMC is so deeply rooted, that is the commitment to the public service and dedication to human life. It is still the same. In fact, it is woven in the character of Lady Hardinge. Students, this is a very momentous occasion for you who are marking the culmination of their hard work, dedication for years, and today you are not just receiving the degree, but you are also carrying a great responsibility on your shoulders to serve the humanity with great zeal and empathy. To get this success in your life, basically I try to follow, there are 5 very important C's which generally I try to follow also, and I can ask you also to think about. The first C is the character. The character shows your integrity, your sincerity, your discipline, which I think you should carry. The second is the conviction. You should have belief in yourself that whatever you are doing, you can do it. And with conviction, you come to the commitment, because the result is not in your hand. It is the hard work which you can put up. Your commitment should be there. Then the fourth C is the courage. See, don't lose hope. You have belief in yourself, you can do it. So you give your 100% to that task which you have thought of. Like, for example, I can give you, during our days, the CPMT is done and the result is coming on newspaper. So I have appeared for a CPMT, and I have asked to someone that whether I have selected or not. So they said, you are not selected. So fine. So that on the same night, I thought, what should I do? I thought maybe the physics paper is very tough, so I may not have cleared it. So I said, okay, so the best subject I liked was the organic chemistry. So I said, I will revise it. So on the same day, I revised 50% of the organic chemistry, thinking that I have to appear in the subsequent entrance examination. The next day, the paper come and I was selected in KGMC Lucknow. So the main message is that you shouldn't lose hope. If you can have determination, you can do it. And the last, 5th C is your courtesy, the vinamrata. Whatever you height you reach, please be grounded. So today you are becoming a doctor, but that's not important much. The more important is to be a good human being in your life and be compassionate to your patients. So the last, I extend my heartiest congratulations to all of you who are receiving the degree today, and your proud parents who have sacrificed a lot to see you at this level. So I wish you all the very best for your bright future, and you should bring laurels to yourself and to us also. Thank you very much.
डॉक्टर सुनीता शर्मा महोदया का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। आपके मार्गदर्शन के लिए हम आपका आभार व्यक्त करते हैं। अब हम मंच पर सम्मानित अतिथि डॉक्टर विनोद कुमार पॉल को आमंत्रित करते हैं। डॉक्टर पॉल नीति आयोग के सदस्य हैं और स्वास्थ्य एवं पोषण से संबंधित नीतियां बनाने के लिए विख्यात हैं।
Dr. Paul has played a pivotal role in formulating the Ayushman Bharat PMJ, the Ayushman Arogya Mandir scheme, and Poshan Abhiyan. A globally recognized medical scientist and a public health exponent, Sir has featured among the world's top 2% scientists in the field of pediatrics. Sir has also been conferred the prestigious Ehsan Dogramasi Family Health Foundation Prize by WHO.
हम डॉक्टर वी.के. पाल महोदय को अपने शब्दों से प्रेरित करने के लिए आमंत्रित करते हैं।
Thank you. Good morning. Namaskar. Honorable Minister of State for Health and Family Welfare and Chemicals and Fertilizers, Madam Srimati Anupriya Patel ji, Director General Health Services, respected Dr. Sunita Sharma ji, Director Lady Hardinge Medical College, Dr. Sarita Beri ji, Principal Lady Hardinge Medical College, Dr. Anju Seth, Medical Superintendents, distinguished faculty of LHMC, dear awardees, graduates, dear students, respected parents and families, and indeed the entire staff of the Lady Hardinge Medical College, Srimati Sucheta Kriplani Hospital, and Kalavati Saran Children's Hospital present in the hall, and friends. It is a true privilege for me to be amongst you on this auspicious convocation ceremony of our illustrious Lady Hardinge Medical College today. This is a momentous occasion in the life of a student, of parents and teachers, and indeed the entire fraternity of the college as well. I am most delighted and honored to be a part of this very special event. It's even more special for me as I share the dais with Madam Anupriya Patel ji, who embodies empowerment of women, leadership, and vision that the nation deserves today, and she leads us in pushing forward the sector that she has been entrusted with. We are inspired by, ma'am, inspired by your journey, ma'am. Thank you, esteemed director, the principal and dear faculty for extending this honor of my participation here. Let me begin by heartily congratulating dear students who are receiving the degrees today. Today marks the fulfillment of your hard work and also of your transition from being students to being doctors, physicians, and from being graduates to be postgraduates, and from being specialists to being super specialists. To the MBBS graduates, for the first time you now are entering the profession, and this profession is your lifelong journey to serve the society, the nation, and indeed the humanity. Let's pay our tribute to our teachers on this very important day. We are, because what we are because of the contribution of our parents, the blessings of the Almighty, but above all, of what our teachers have passed on to us and what we imbibed from them, embraced from them, both in terms of knowledge, character, values, and the path of a responsible citizen in the society. So we salute the teachers, and I urge that we, with ma'am, your permission, an applause for our teachers, please. Ladies and gentlemen, it's also a special day for parents and their families, and the families of those who are receiving their degrees today. I congratulate you for the accomplishments of your daughters and sons. It is the finale of your sacrifices, or at least one stage of completion of one stage of your efforts, your sacrifices, and your prayers. I expect the graduates, those who are getting the degrees today, to uphold the sanskaras that you have received from your parents. And also at the same time, I expect and I charge you that you shall fulfill your noble responsibility, noble duty to look after your parents throughout their life, and in particular when they are old. With again, ma'am, your permission, can I listen to them whether they agree with me? Would you look after your parents when they grow old? Students, जोर से नहीं पता चल रहा यहाँ पे. Would you? Thank you. So you will upkeep this vow that you have taken on this very, very special day. We are in the portals of a great institution, an institution which is a legend. It is a shining jewel in the crown of India's medical education system. You represent an institution which has offered teachers. You are an institution which has created leaders in medical profession. And this is truly an honor for all of us to be in the ecosystem of this great institution. You are special because you are among the oldest medical colleges of Bharat, having started way back in 1960. LHMC embodies empowerment of women in particular. LHMC has produced exceptional clinicians, researchers, pioneers, and leaders in the profession. And you are, of course, I believe, and I mean that you are a shining jewel among India's medical sciences fraternity. From Madam Director, we heard about the recent developments, the progress that you have made. We are proud of that. We are also proud of the fact that on the anvil, with the help and assistance and the blessing of the Government of India, we have significant advances to be made by way of infrastructure expansion and quality of care expansion. I'm so happy that is now unfolding, and we look forward to new frontiers being met here in this great institution. I'm particularly impressed, and I want to compliment the Institute for releasing the guidelines for antibiotic usage in the Institute. It's much needed. Having SOPs, having guidelines for use of antibiotic SOPs is truly, I think, very important achievement, because it's not easy to bring consensus across departments and to bring it forth in a written document to which we then hold accountable. And I congratulate you for this, because this lead needs to be taken by other institutions, in fact, every institution, every hospital, private or government, and you show the way, and this is so highly reassuring. Antimicrobial stewardship includes, in addition to the antibiotic policy, the tracking of organisms for antimicrobial resistance, tracking of use of antibiotics in a systematic way, so that we show that we are in the good range and our usage actually gets rationalized. And it also means that you have to have a graded authority to prescribe medicines, antibiotics. Up to a point, the excess antibiotics can be given by any resident. But those that are antibiotics to be preserved should only be prescribed by the consultant at a level. And some of the antibiotics which have to be used only rarely, like colistin, for example, I think should be prescribed only with the consent of the head of the department, so that you justify it, do it in the interest of the patient, but then you regulate it in a way that strikes the right balance between the policy that you have enunciated today and the practice that is so very important. So thank you very much for taking lead. And I think antimicrobial stewardship should be a norm in every hospital, and you can play the role to extend your wings and your guidance to other hospitals. Friends, I also have had my connections with LHMC. I've had the blessing of having been taught by teachers who had deep association, deep link with Lady Hardinge Medical College. Professor B.K. Anand, a legendary teacher in physiology, established the Department of Physiology at AIIMS. His master classes were talk of the campus. And I distinctly remember one of those classes which has been imprinted in my mind on action potentials. He made sure that we really learn how the cell exercises the function of action potentials. It's etched in my mind. Extremely, extremely honored and blessed to have been taught by him. I have also been blessed by the teaching and participation as a faculty under the leadership of Professor Sneh Bhargav, who headed our radiology department and was also the director. And her recent biography brings in some very interesting facets of Lady Hardinge Medical College of the time. I've had the privilege of working with highly accomplished colleagues in pediatrics and neonatology in my journey. I'm also privileged and proud that some of my brightest students are serving this institution with exemplary dedication and excellence. I urge and I appeal that we take this institution to the next level. We are, this generation, and all of us who are helping this to happen, but more importantly, the ones who are going to get their degrees and the ones who will receive degrees in future. Because this generation is going to fulfill their role and responsibility in taking our nation toward the goal of Viksit Bharat at 2047. This is a special generation. The previous generations brought the nation to this level. But now the Honorable Prime Minister has given a call for attaining the most important goal in the history of this nation, to be able to become a Viksit Bharat as we were way back. Always, we led the world. But we need to bring that by a certain date, and this generation will get degrees in particular, and those of us who are helping that process have a special responsibility. Viksit Bharat is not only about $30 trillion economy. It's also about a life expectancy of more than 85 years from the current level of 70 to 71 years. It's also about under 5 mortality, below 5 than what we have today, around 25. So these advances, addressing preventable mortality, assuring patient-centric, citizen-centric healthcare system, assuring rational treatment, assuring positive health, assuring prevention of disorders, and strong primary healthcare system coupled with strong secondary and tertiary care system with the goal of universal health coverage is the journey of Viksit Bharat as well. And we need to work in that regard. And therefore, our performance of each institution, my alma mater for that matter, this institution, our institutions, have to reach a next level of excellence. And in that regard, here is a heart-to-heart input that I wish to give you. I checked that Lady Hardinge Medical College is 29th in the ranking of NRF, I'm told. Last year, or in 2023, you were, this is in medical category, you were at 31. Now we are 29. Can we vow that this great institution with a century-plus old history will be in 10 years in the top 10? I charge you that we think about it. I suggest very humbly to the faculty, to the leadership, इसके लिए क्या करना होगा, इसके क्या पाथवे हैं? एक्सीलेंस और विकसित भारत बनाने में हर इंस्टीट्यूशन, हर इंडिविजुअल, हर कोहॉर्ट का काम है. हम उसमें उस पे लेके जाएंगे तभी दुनिया देखेगी. विकसित भारत का मतलब है कि वो दिखेगा, जितना आज दिख रहा है उससे भी ऊपर दिखेगा. तो मैं एक सजेस्ट कर रहा हूं कि इसकी चर्चा हो कि हम 29 हैं, बहुत अच्छा, लेकिन क्या हम अंडर 10 में आ सकते हैं और क्यों नहीं आ सकते? इसके लिए क्या करना चाहिए? हमारा प्रोग्राम्स कैसे होनी चाहिए? हमारी परफॉर्मेंस क्या होनी चाहिए? क्या हमें JCI एक्रेडिटेशन चाहिए, NABH चाहिए? क्या हमारी टीचिंग, क्या हमारी रिसर्च किस डायरेक्शन में है? क्यों नहीं? The Honorable Prime Minister and this government has given so much of push, so much of blessing to the health sector. We need to rise to the occasion. Look at what's being told today. The resources are being augmented, and more will come. As our own economy picks up, there will be more resources for every sector, including health. And therefore, can we vow that by 2035, we shall be in the top 10 in the NRF ranking, and by 30, therefore, you should be in the first 20, from 29 to 20. This is my humble request. Think about it systematically. This will not happen in a random way. We'll have to sit down and have a strategy to pick up on each one of those performance indicators which matter to the nation and which are understood by the world. So that's my plea. And correspondingly, you have been 9th in the India Today ranking, is a popular ranking. For some reason, this was not visible in 24 or 25, I believe. But I'm sure here you can pitch to be within 5 if we work hard. And I believe, ma'am, that we and our team here and here have the potential to do so, and we can make it possible. Of course, government will extend all the support. We'll work hard to open those pathways for you. I'd like to make 2 other points. One, we need to start family medicine postgraduate program. Family medicine is needed to have a holistic general practitioner in our country. We have somewhere lost the strength of general practice and family medicine when we transition from MBBS and towards specialties. It's not easy to compress today's needs from newborn to the elderly, 80 years, 85 plus, in 5.5 years, optimally. It's not possible. We were all exposed to 20 deliveries, and normal 20 deliveries could be done. But I'm not exposed as an undergraduate student to 40 cases of diabetes whom I follow, because that's the limitation of the duration and the opportunities. Simply making the point that we need to have sufficient number of general practitioners, and these in today's time would mean family medicine doctors. In the UK, they take after the first level of MD equivalent or MBBS equivalent, there they call it MD as you know, another 4 to 5 years. And that actually is there for us, it means MD family medicine courses should start. It's part of the national policy. It's aligned with that consensus. It's also the imperative of the National Medical Commission Act, where it is specifically highlighted that we will create this. 30% of the medical workforce, according to WHO, should be family medicine or general practitioners, and we are moving in a direction that we'll have specialists, but we will not have enough general practitioners who can look after like a family and become the gatekeeper and a pathway for specialty care. My second suggestion relates to strengthening the district residency program, to which, ma'am, you made a mention. The district residency program has two goals. One, it imparts education to the postgraduate at an important stage of her learning in a real life setting, working with the specialists who are in the system. So that's the one purpose. And the second purpose, which emanates out of this, is that the services in that hospital, district hospital equivalent, to which you made a mention, also improve because you get more hand. You have house surgeon level extra team that you have. I urge that we systematically improve and work hard to give high quality of DRP experience. It would mean that when the students are there, the residents are there, we are providing mentorship from here. We are connected. We are not disconnected as if they are gone forever. We are mentoring them, and today technology makes it so possible, simple technology. They are part of the seminars and so on. So our mentoring does not stop. The mentoring happens by the medical college. The place is provided by them, and they provide an opportunity to offer further mentoring and experience in the real life setting. I urge that this particular scheme, which is a win-win from the point of view of learning and strengthening services in the secondary level system, or secondary plus level of system, be taken as a mission, as a thoughtful mission, and not just a compliance with some of the, with the requirements of the NMC system. In the end, ladies and gentlemen, let me remind us all of the astute words of prudence from the father of our nation. And he said, and I want to leave this thought with you, and I quote, he talked about 7 deadly sins in life. These philosophies are eternal. They come from our culture, from our scriptures. But the father of the nation, राष्ट्रपिता ने ये ऐसे कहा है कि 7 sins जो हैं हमारी लाइफ में, हमें उनसे बचना है. Wealth without work, pleasure without conscience, science without humanity, particularly applicable to us. Science without humanity is a sin. Knowledge without character is a sin. Politics without principle, commerce without morality, and worship without sacrifice, unquote. I hope this philosophy, an eternal philosophy that applies to all of us, academics, doctors, health professionals, policy makers, should be and will be our guiding light. Graduates, faculty and leadership of this great institute, and those of us who are on the dais and in the audience, let us rededicate ourselves to the service of Mother India, and indeed also toward the goal of achieving a Viksit Bharat by 2047. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
हमारी सम्माननीय अतिथि डॉक्टर वीके पाल जी का उद्बोधन के लिए हार्दिक धन्यवाद। आपके विचारों और अनुभवों ने निश्चित रूप से हमारे विद्यार्थियों को प्रेरित और मार्गदर्शित किया है। आज के समारोह की मुख्य अतिथि श्रीमती अनुप्रिया पटेल जी हमारे मध्य विराजमान हैं। सामाजिक न्याय के प्रति आपकी अटूट प्रतिबद्धता और अद्वितीय समर्पण सभी के लिए एक अनूठा उदाहरण है। आप न केवल महिलाओं और युवाओं के लिए बल्कि समाज के हर वर्ग के लिए आदर्श हैं।
In 2016, at the time of assuming the charge of Minister of State for Health and Family Welfare, Ma'am was the youngest minister in the cabinet. Her empathetic approach and innovative policy interventions have made her popular grassroots leader. We are honored to have her with us today. May we now humbly request Ma'am to kindly address the gathering and bless our students with her inspiring words.
Our guest of honor for today, Dr. V.K. Paul, Member Health Niti Aayog, Dr. Sunita Sharma, Director General Health Services, Dr. Sarita Berry, Director of Lady Hardinge Medical College, Dr. Anju Seth, Principal LHMC, and Dr. Harish Pemde, Medical Superintendent of Kalavati Saran Children's Hospital, all the HODs on the dais, faculty members, staff, parents, friends from the media, and all the awardee and graduate students today. A very good morning. It is my esteemed privilege to join you all today on this momentous occasion, the convocation ceremony of Lady Hardinge Medical College. And to begin with, I extend my heartfelt greetings to everyone here on this very, very special and memorable day. Lady Hardinge Medical College, as speakers prior to me have also stated, it's one of the oldest medical institutions and it has a very distinguished status. It's older than our parliament, Rashtrapati Bhavan, and it has been a very long journey for this institute for 110 years. And over all these years, we've seen the institute evolve academically. And the institute has a unique character which it has retained of admitting only women students in the undergrad courses, but we also see equality of gender in the PG courses. Government is committed to upgrading this institute, and with time, there has been a lot of infrastructural upgradation also. I heard your director, Dr. Berry, speak about the annual report, your academic achievements, and it really speaks volumes about the commitment and the dedication with which the entire fraternity here is working. So I want to congratulate all of you for that. Today, we'll be awarding undergrad degrees to around 240 students and specialty degrees to around 200 students. And with this, the nation will get some more skilled and competent professionals who are going to shape the future of healthcare in times to come. And I was very happy to learn that this is the batch of students who have studied and learned and served during the most difficult times, the COVID-19 pandemic. So I'm sure you have emerged stronger with that experience. And that is really going to help you in life. Why I say this is because today is your graduation day. So you're all excited, your academic journey is completed, but now begins a new chapter of your life. And that is about facing the real challenges. Life after graduation is a different journey altogether. There'll be ample opportunities for you, but there'll also be real life challenges. And there'll be so many unexpected twists and turns that you will be expected to navigate through. And we are all confident that the knowledge you've gained here, the skills you've mastered, the lessons you have learned, everything will help you in navigating those challenges. It will help you in your personal growth, and it also help you in paying back to the society. And now is the time to pay back to the society, to serve the nation. Today is a very special day for you. We are all here to give you our blessings, our greetings, but at the same time, I would like to acknowledge the efforts, the sacrifices, the support which you've received from the entire society. It's your families, your well-wishers, your friends, your teachers, and so many people who have contributed in the successful pursuit of your academic journey. So today, when you're going to be the future healthcare leaders, doctors, this nation has huge expectations from you. And I want to say to all the students who are present here, that medical profession is a unique blend of privilege as well as responsibility. So while you're going to be highly regarded as a doctor in the society because you will be able to, with your skill and knowledge, your competence, alleviate the sufferings of a patient and promote his overall well-being, the society also expects you to uphold the highest ethical standards. And while doing that, you serve this nation, especially those who are underprivileged and who come from the weaker sections of the society. That is the expectation which this nation has from you. And I'm sure with the values that you carry from this institute, you will all grow into compassionate healers. Today, my dear friends, when we gather on this Convocation Day, I would also like to say that we have a big vision for this country. Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji, he has appealed to the nation, let's come together and transform India into a developed nation by 2047 when we complete 100 years of our independence. We've long carried the label of a developing country. We no longer want to carry this. We want to be a developed country. And health directly contributes to this goal. Only a healthy nation can be a developed nation. And when you're going to move out into the world, start practicing, you must also have a fair idea about what does the healthcare landscape in India looks like today. Since independence, We've had several governments, different parties, different coalitions have ruled this government, ruled this country from time to time. And every government has made some contributions. But I want to take you through the profound transformation that has taken place in the past 11 years of our government. What does the healthcare landscape of India look like today? How have we worked towards changing this scenario in the past 11 years? That is very important for you to understand. So the first and the most important step that we took was introducing a new national health policy. For 2 decades, nobody thought of revising the earlier policy. And it's important to understand, why did we need a new health policy? We needed it because healthcare has evolved with time. Healthcare today does not only mean curing a diseased patient. Healthcare does not alone mean preventing diseases. So for years, this has been the approach with which we were working in this country, that healthcare means preventing diseases and curing an ill patient. The world has moved ahead. Things have evolved, and so has healthcare. So with new national health policy comes the new definition of healthcare. And today, healthcare is a comprehensive approach. So when we say healthcare, it means preventive, promotive, curative, palliative, and rehabilitative. That is healthcare, with prevention being the most important aspect of healthcare. As doctors, when you're going to practice, you will also realize how significant preventive healthcare is. And in India, we are working with this comprehensive integrated model now. That's the guiding statement for us. And what is it that we aim to achieve? Globally, when you go, you will find that people are discussing universal health coverage. What is universal health coverage? Can we achieve it? India is a huge country, 142 crore people. Such a huge nation. And we are talking about universal health coverage. What does it mean? We want to ensure access to quality and affordable health care to each and every citizen. Is that really a realistic target? That's the question that comes to your mind. And this is a government, I very proudly say, which believes in making the impossible possible. How? With the right kind of approach, with the right kind of policy, with the right kind of strategies. So when you say that you want to give every citizen in this country quality health care, affordable health care, how is that possible? It is possible with a strong political commitment which this government has today. It is possible by increasing government funding, government expenditure on healthcare, which we are doing today. The budget of healthcare is close to 1 lakh crore. It has constantly been on the rise. Our national health policy says we must spend 2.5% of our GDP on healthcare. And I'm very happy to say, what we incorporated in our policy, we started following and adopting it. Today we are already close to, the policy came in 2017, today we are already close to 2% of GDP expenditure on healthcare. It is important to address the social determinants. You watch on television, you read in the newspaper, this government is giving housing to the poor. This government is running Clean India campaign. You may also be doing it in your own campus. This government is running programs like Jal Jeevan Mission to provide clean drinking water to India's citizens. This government is running Ujjwala scheme to provide clean cooking fuel to our women. What is all this? The quality of water you drink, the kind of settings you live in, hygiene, sanitation, everything contributes to our health. So addressing the social determinants is very important, and our government already started efforts 11 years back to attain the same. Universal health coverage can be achieved when we strengthen the healthcare infrastructure in the country. We are strengthening primary, secondary, tertiary healthcare infrastructure. You will get an opportunity to work in some of those primary healthcare centers in the rural areas. You will see what a wonderful job they are doing. They have transformed the primary healthcare services. It has been revolutionized because 12 different services are being provided at the grassroots level in a rural setting, in a small primary healthcare center, which we call an Ayushman Arogya Mandir today. This is a government which has increased the number of All India Institute of Medical Sciences from 7 to 23. And this is a government which is filling up the critical gaps in the secondary healthcare institutions with the schemes like Health Infrastructure Mission. And in India, we often talk about the shortage of doctors, and especially the specialist doctors in the hard to reach areas. So has the government thought of it? Yes, it has. You also read, you also learn, you also hear, number of medical colleges has gone up. So we have expanded the medical education infrastructure as well, so that there are more doctors in future. We don't have a skewed doctor population ratio. There are as many doctors as we need as per the WHO norms for the population. That is the kind of arrangement we have done. So this is how Government of India is working today. We are encouraging our institutions and our medical fraternity to adopt digital healthcare solutions. Technology and innovation is the way to go now. Why? Because it improves the patient outcomes. You hear of schemes like Pradhan Mantri Ayushman Bharat Jan Arogya Yojana. Government is giving 5 lakh rupee health assurance to every poor citizen in this country. You just imagine the scale. 55 crore people in this country who are the bottom 40% of the population, means economically weaker section. Today, they have a health cover of 5 lakh rupees, which means free of cost treatment for 5 lakh rupee for this 40% population. And not alone this 40% population, even the frontline health workers, the senior citizens of this country who are aged 70 years and above, and the gig workers. So government has covered all of this and providing them the world's largest health assurance cover of 5 lakh rupees free of cost treatment. You hear of Jan Aushadhi stores, Amrit Pharmacy. What is it? In our country, there has been a large section of people who do not have money to buy medicines. People do not have money to avail medical treatment. So how can you attain universal health coverage when you have people who can't buy medicines, who can't go to a doctor, who can't seek a treatment? Government took this responsibility. That is why the health assurance, that is why the discounted medicines and quality medicines. The out-of-pocket expenses is reducing, it has come down. People don't have to spend from their pocket, government is making all arrangements. And we went through the worst tragedies in the past 100 years, the biggest health crisis, COVID-19 pandemic. The entire world was shaken up. And people used to be discussing how will India manage it? Such a huge population, people living there is great density, people living so close to each other. What will they do? India set an example by running the fastest and the largest vaccination program, administering 220 crore COVID vaccines with double dose, booster dose for all our citizens, and the entire world was surprised with how India has been able to manage the pandemic. So that is how we are trying to take the country towards the goal of universal health coverage. And my dear students, for us, healthy India, health for all, these are not slogans. It is a moral commitment of this government. It is a moral commitment. And we consider expenditure in healthcare as the most productive investment for building a developed India. Like I said earlier, there can be no developed India without a healthy India. And healthy India needs so many efforts. But this is the government's efforts. Health is a shared mission. Health is not alone the responsibility of government. Health is a collective agenda. So everybody needs to come together, whether it is the policy makers, the legislators, or the medical practitioners, or the media, everybody, even the community. And only when we consider health as a shared mission can we really create a healthy India and contribute to the larger mission, which is a developed India by 2047. What is your role? You're the future leaders of India's healthcare landscape. What is your role? You have a big role to play. So many of you can actually engage in research addressing the unique health challenges that face our country. Many of you, in fact, I would say all of you, should adopt more and more digital technology and innovations to expand access to healthcare for our citizens. You can participate in the government initiatives and be an agent of change. There are just multiple ways in which you can play your part. And we all believe in your potential. We are confident you can be an agent of change. So today we are here to appeal to all of you that you carry forward the proud legacy of this institute, where you have spent so many years and you serve this nation with distinction. We are all hopeful that each one of you who leaves the campus is going to be a compassionate healer, contributing towards a Viksit Bharat by 2047. And with this, I once again extend my heartiest greetings to each one of you. And I do hope that you all succeed in all your future endeavors. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
आज के कार्यक्रम की मुख्य अतिथि श्रीमती अनुप्रिया पटेल जी के इस बहुप्रतीक्षित उद्बोधन के लिए हम उनका धन्यवाद करते हैं और हम आभारी हैं कि उन्होंने हमारे छात्र एवं छात्राओं को आशीर्वाद दिया और वर्तमान और भविष्य में समाज के प्रति उनकी जिम्मेदारियों के लिए सजग किया। आपका हार्दिक धन्यवाद इस दीक्षांत समारोह की गरिमा बढ़ाने के लिए और इसे यादगार बनाने के लिए। अब समय आ गया है कि हम अपने स्नातक एवं स्नातकोत्तर पाठ्यक्रमों में उत्कृष्ट प्रदर्शन करने वाले छात्रों की अद्वितीय उपलब्धियों को पहचानें, जिन्होंने हमारे संस्थान को गौरवान्वित किया है। ये छात्र उत्कृष्ट प्रदर्शन से हमारे संस्थान की गरिमा को बढ़ाते हुए एक चमकते सितारे की तरह उभरे हैं।
We would request our respected dignitaries to kindly felicitate our awardees and present the award as a token of appreciation for their achievements. We invite Academic Head and Principal Dr. Anju Seth Ma'am to announce names for award distribution.
Good morning. Announcing the awards for the years 2023 and 2024. We start with Dr. Santhia S., who gets the Miss Monal Nangia Memorial Medal for Best DM Resident in Neonatology. She also gets a cash award of rupees 10,000. This award is given by the Diamond Jubilee Foundation of LHMC. Dr. Lakshmi Lekhia. Dr. Lakshmi Lekhia gets the Dr. Shashi Arora Medal for top PG in pathology. She also gets a cash award of rupees 10,000, and this award is also given by the Diamond Jubilee Foundation. Coming to the awards for our undergraduate students, Miss R. Madhushri. Miss R. Madhushri gets the Srimati Atul H. Keswani Merit Medal awarded for obtaining maximum aggregate marks in first, second and third MBBS Part 1 and 2. She also gets gold medal for standing first in third MBBS Part 2. Kamla Ghosh Award for first in final MBBS, proficiency in surgery, proficiency in clinical surgery, proficiency in pediatrics and proficiency in clinical medicine, a total of 7 awards. Well done. Next, Miss Jasleen Kaur. Jasleen gets gold medal for standing first in third MBBS Part 1. Another gold medal for standing first in ophthalmology. Award for first in third MBBS Part 1. Proficiency in ophthalmology. Captain S. Bhattacharya's prize awarded to the best student in ophthalmology and otorhinolaryngology. And Grace Lucas Memorial Medal for standing first in surgery, a total of 6 awards. Well done, Jasleen. Miss Vanshika. Miss Vanshika also gets a gold medal for standing first in otorhinolaryngology, proficiency in otorhinolaryngology, proficiency in ophthalmology, Srimati Atul H. Keswani Merit Medal for obtaining maximum aggregate marks in first, second and third MBBS Part 1 and 2, Examination 2024. Gold medal for standing first in pediatrics. Gold medal for standing first in third MBBS Part 2. Kamla Ghosh Award for first in final MBBS and proficiency in clinical medicine. She gets a total of 8 awards. Miss Anima. Anima gets a gold medal for standing first in community medicine, Examination 2023. Grace Lucas Memorial Medal for standing first in surgery, and Dr. Chandramukhi Kapoor Kapasi Medal for standing best in for being best UG in community medicine, Examination 2023. This award is from the Diamond Jubilee Foundation and also carries a cash prize of rupees 2,500. Well done, Anima. Dr. Aparna Pandey, Miss Aparna Pandey, sorry, gets a gold medal for standing first in community medicine, and Dr. Chandramukhi Kapoor Kapasi Medal for the best undergraduate in community medicine, Examination 2023 from the Diamond Jubilee Foundation. Also, rupees 2,500 cash award that comes with this medal. Miss Rohini Banerjee. gets the Lady Hardinge Medal for standing first in second MBBS examination 2023, gold medal for standing first in pathology, and Kamla Ghosh Award for standing first in second MBBS. A little louder applause. Girls work hard for this. Miss Neha Chaudhary gets the gold medal for standing first in microbiology, proficiency in pathology, and proficiency in microbiology for the examination held in 2023. Miss Anjal. Anjal gets gold medal for standing first in pharmacology, examination 2023. She gets a medal and a certificate. Yes, yes. Let her go. Miss Arushi. Miss Arushi Sharma gets gold medal for standing first in forensic medicine and toxicology and for proficiency in forensic medicine and toxicology, examination 2023. She gets a medal and a certificate. Miss Mahika Mahajan gets gold medal for standing first in forensic medicine and toxicology, proficiency in forensic medicine and toxicology, and proficiency in surgery. Miss Vedanshi Verma, she gets gold medal for standing first in forensic medicine and toxicology, examination 2023, proficiency in forensic medicine and toxicology, and proficiency in ophthalmology. Miss Rija Nandi, she also gets 8 awards. Wow. Lady Chelmsford Medal for standing first in first MBBS, gold medal for standing first in physiology, gold medal for standing first in anatomy, proficiency in anatomy theory, Kamla Ghosh Award for standing first in first MBBS, Lady Hardinge Medal for standing first in second MBBS, gold medal for standing first in microbiology, and Kamla Ghosh Award for standing first in second MBBS. Great, great performance. Miss Gutti Gautami, she gets a gold medal for standing first in biochemistry, examination 2023. She gets a medal and a certificate. Miss Ashika gets a gold medal for standing first in anatomy, examination 2023, and proficiency in anatomy theory. Gets a medal and a certificate. Miss Swarnali Ghosh. Swarnali gets a gold medal for standing first in anatomy, proficiency in physiology theory, proficiency in biochemistry, and another gold medal for standing first in pharmacology. Miss Varsha Yadav, she gets an award for proficiency in ophthalmology, examination 2023. Miss Akanksha, she gets a proficiency award in community medicine for the examination held in year 2023. Miss Kashish Jain, she gets an award for proficiency in pharmacology. She gets a gold medal for standing first in third MBBS, part 1, examination 2024, and another award for standing first in third MBBS, part 1. Miss Suniti Gupta. Suniti gets a proficiency award in pharmacology for examination 2023 and proficiency in community medicine for examination 2024. Miss Suhani Sinha gets an award for proficiency in physiology practical, examination 2023. Miss Anukriti Vats gets a proficiency award in biochemistry for examination 2023. Miss Batla Pavitra Naidu gets a proficiency award in anatomy practical for examination 2023. Ms. Bhavna Kapoor gets a proficiency award in anatomy practical and proficiency in pharmacology. Ms. Kajal Pathak, she gets 2 gold medals. Gold medal for standing first in medicine, examination 2024, and for another gold medal for standing first in obstetrics and gynecology, examination 2024. One more gold medal. One more gold medal for standing first in third MBBS part 2. Well done, Kajal. Ms. Tarang Rani. Tarang also gets a gold medal for standing first in community medicine, examination 2024, and Dr. Chandramukhi Kapoor Kapsi medal for being best undergraduate in community medicine, exam 2024. This award from Golden Jubilee Foundation carries a cash award of rupees 5,000 as well. Ms. Shreya Gupta gets a gold medal for standing first in pathology, examination 2024. Yeah. Ms. Swasti Sharma. Swasti gets a gold medal for standing first in pharmacology, examination 2024. Ms. Asma Khan gets a gold medal for standing first in forensic medicine and toxicology, examination 2024. Shrishti Jain. Shrishti also has a long list of awards to her credit. So Ms. Shrishti Jain gets a Lady Chelmsford Medal for standing first in first MBBS, examination 2024. She gets a gold medal for standing first in anatomy. She gets a proficiency award for physiology theory, another proficiency award for anatomy practical, and finally the Kamla Ghosh Award for standing first in first MBBS. Ms. Shagun Gehlot, she gets a gold medal for standing first in biochemistry, examination 2024, gold medal for standing first in physiology, examination 2024, and a proficiency award in biochemistry. Please applause. Tanisha Dayal. Ms. Tanisha gets a proficiency award in medicine, examination 2024. Ms. Naisa Agarwal. Naisa gets proficiency award in obstetrics and gynecology and another proficiency award in pediatrics for the examinations year 2024. Ms. Richa Yadav gets a proficiency award in forensic medicine and toxicology, examination 2024. Ms. Apurva Singh gets a proficiency award in pathology, examination 2024. Ms. Anushka Agarwal gets a proficiency award in microbiology, examination 2024. Ms. Khushi Swain gets a proficiency award in physiology practical. You're Khushi. Ms. Monica gets a proficiency award in anatomy theory. Ms. Nandini, proficiency award in anatomy theory. Ms. Nidhi Agarwal, proficiency in anatomy practical. And Ms. Riya Pawar for proficiency in anatomy practical. Well done, our students. A big applause for them.
We are grateful that the Honorable Minister could take her time out, not only to bless our meritorious students, but also to share her valuable insights with them. Ma'am would now take a leave owing to official commitments. May we request everyone to kindly stand as the Honorable Minister takes her leave from the auditorium.